The latest news break coming in. Sachin Pilot and all of this has finally reacted. Sachin Pilot said he's going to stay in Delhi, in Jaipur as of now. That's the indication coming in from the Sachin Pilot camp. He will stay in Jaipur, in all probability, waiting for the High Command to get back in touch with him, and only then he will take the call. On the other hand, the two observers, viewers, there's news also coming in from Ajay Makan and Mallikarjun Kharge. They're waiting at the hotel, which is the JW Marriott. They want to once again speak with Ashok Gehlot to see if middle ground can be reached somehow and the MLAs can be spoken with. Indication now coming in, and this is operative, viewers. While Sachin Pilot has decided he's not going to Delhi, he's going to stick it out in Jaipur. He, in all probability, will wait for the Congress High Command to get back to him with a decision, because this is also a huge slight, if you look at it, to the Congress High Command. What we are also getting to understand is that Mallikarjun Kharge conveyed to Ashok Gehlot, conveyed to the band of rebel MLAs, the 92 of them, that, they've seen a lot of these political hardball, through the years. They're not going to succumb to pressure. They're not going to succumb to pressure, and which is Mallikarjun Kharge and Ajay Makan as observers, that the High Command has made its point clear. They will not succumb to those three demands. So there is development there. And if nothing comes off it, if there is no climb down, then both the observers will make their way back to the national capital by this afternoon. I want to immediately bring in, Rahul Srivastava, National Affairs Editor, in this conversation. Rahul, with what we've been talking about, the weakening of the High Command, even though extremely weak in the face of the regional satrap like Ashok Gehlot, 92 MLAs have shown the Congress High Command its place. But now word coming in that Sachin Pilot to stay in Jaipur, and importantly, the High Command is dug in its heels. It seems it's come to the existence of the proverbial High Command here, because they are saying those 3-point agenda, or the 3 points that the MLAs want accepted before they even come to the talking table, is not accepted to the Congress High Command. They don't want any conditions. They want to hold talks with the MLAs without these conditions. There is a clear message which has seemed to gone from Mallikarjun Kharge to Ashok Gehlot, which seems to suggest that the Congress party has seen a lot of pressure tactics over years. They've sat in the opposition as well, but they will not fall prey to, muscle flexing and holding the government to ransom by these 92 MLAs. A strong stand that the High Command seems to be taking.
Preeti, I think this is the only stand the High Command can take, because if it doesn't, especially after what happened, that the High Command wanted X thing to happen, the MLAs went ahead and did the Y thing, and now they are saying that we want the Z thing to be done before we do anything. I think if the Congress party, High Command accepts all this, then I don't think it will be called the High Command, it will be called the not so High Command. And I don't think that the Congress really wants a position that that should happen, because remember that there is a rebellion, part rebellion brewing, trouble brewing in Jharkhand. There is a rebellion brewing in Chhattisgarh. Now, if you have that kind of situation, remember, Karnataka, there is a tussle between the top two leaders. Who's going to listen to the High Command? So the Congress High Command right now, but has very little option but to stick to its guns. See, we sent across a message that this is going to happen, that there should be a meeting of the MLAs, there should be a smooth transition before Ashok Gehlot moves to Delhi to file his nomination. That hasn't happened. MLAs has acted in a certain way. So no demands will be accepted, and eventually our line remains the same. Now Sachin Pilot, I think, is being wise. Instead of jumping into the bandwagon, throwing political statements, I think he had maintained a certain amount of restraint and silence in the last few weeks, especially when the barbs from the Ashok Gehlot faction about the reminding about the rebellion had intensified. He stayed quiet because he thought that the party high command is backing him, and eventually that's what perhaps seemed to be the last agreed arrangement last time when Sachin Pilot and Ashok Gehlot met Sonia Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi. Now he has very little option, Preeti. He has to either stay quiet or take the next move which could well be leaving the party. And that is why I think Sachin Pilot might be giving the party high command the last option the high command has
Right.
before Sachin Pilot decides his long-term political future course.
Right. Well, you know, we're going to come right back, Rahul, because even where we've constantly spoken about the weakening of the Congress High Command, it seems it's come to the very existence of the High Command right now. And the proverbial Congress High Command digging in its heels says we will not succumb to blackmailing, we will not succumb to muscle flexing or pressure. You cannot set conditions before talks. We are happy to sit in the opposition. Digging in its heels, it seems, because like I said, viewers, it's now come to the existence, the sheer existence of the writ of the High Command. We're going to keep a keen eye on all political developments as they take place. What we can also add, Sachin Pilot will stay put in Jaipur, possibly waiting for a word coming in from the Congress top brass, which for now has dug in its heels saying will not succumb to pressure tactics, no conditions before talks.